Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Why Is It Banned? Now, just looking at the card, you can obviously tell why this card is banned. This episode, we are going to be talking about the Crush Card Virus. Now, why is it banned? Well, because you tribute one Dark Monster with 1,000 attack points or less. Check all your opponent monsters they control, your opponent's hand, and all their cards they draw. And until the next end of your opponent's third turn of this card's activation, all monsters with 1,500 attack or more are destroyed. Now, of course, this is the watered down version than the animate, which the animate was completely busted, but this card saw a lot of play when it was released as a Gold Series 1 card, and then only for it to be banned. The reason it's banned is, well, one of the reasons I say this card is banned is due to the fact of you contribute one face down card. So, if you have a face down monster on the field and they attack it, you can chain Crush Card Virus to it. Which Crush Card Virus is the only card in the game that I know of that can actually do that. And this card used to really balls up everyone. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players now have a lot of high attacking monsters, and the Crush card used to literally blast them out of the water. And a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players couldn't really make a comeback after that. It was just blowing people up. Crush Card Virus, Crush Card Virus. Their hand would go to half their hand would go to the graveyard. Everything they draw was monsters, and it was basically another form of decking out, to be honest. Because if your opponent had a whole monsters in their hand and they went to the graveyard because they're over 1,500, they're kind of busted, and they might as well scoop. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players did scoop as soon as Crush Card was activated because they had a lot of cards in their hand that they needed to do something, and of course it was denied because Crush Card was like, yeah, screw you, you're not having your effects, you're not having all your powerful monsters in your hand, they're all going to the graveyard, badoo. And it only costs one monster to go to the graveyard with 1,000 attack or less. So what you're really doing is sending a monster to the graveyard, you know, whoop-de-doo, but you've just balls your opponent up completely. They can't do anything. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players didn't know when they were going to activate Crush Card, but when they did, they soon got hit hard. Do I see Crush Card Virus coming off the ban list? Absolutely not. I used to use it personally myself, and it is completely broken as anything. Because of its effective, you can use a face down Dark Monster that's got 1,000 attack or less, means the fact of it is really hard to get around this card. And to be honest, in this game, mostly all the monsters that are actually being summoned at the moment are, of course, over 1,500 attack or more. So this card won't be coming off the ban list. But do you think this card's going to come off the ban list? If this card did come off the ban list, how do you think it would affect the next format, and how do you think it would affect the game? This is Mr. Sasuke Dragon, and I'm signing out.